they can break out of that whatever that thing doesn't have to define them and doesn't have to be a limitation or an obstacle.
Absolutely.
Just want to, if you want to do something totally off the cuff, but what do you say for guys, okay, who are able-bodied guys who have no physical limitations or anything like that, and they have what's called approach anxiety, and they have a really hard time. They get really nervous and scared approaching women. Doesn't it make you sometimes frustrated? Like, buddy, just man up and do it. You don't have any limitations, actually. This is just all perceived limitations.
Well,
Does it make you kind of frustrated with them?
I was very shy myself, so I understand shyness. One thing I can say, especially if you meet a woman in a bar, you may never see that woman again.
Yeah.
So you're like, hey, man, even if I make a fool out of myself, I may not see this woman again. I could use more colorful language. I will not see her face again. So, if I strike out, at least I know I was in the batter's box.
Exactly.
And not that I ever went, but it's like, to use the analogy, if I'm like going to Italy or I'm going to Pakistan, don't know why I'd be going to Pakistan, don't want to go. Wouldn't mind going to Italy. They got cute women there.
On a 5-star vacation.
Exactly. But if I'm going somewhere, no matter where that is, and I know I'm never going to see these people again, I can really just let her rip. Because I got nothing to lose. I'm playing with house money.
Right, exactly.
I'm just playing with house money. So, I would be gregarious if I know that I got nothing to lose. I would be gregarious if I knew that I was playing with house money. If I know I'm going to see somebody on a daily basis, I'm going to be a little bit more conservative. You got nothing to lose if you know you're only going to see somebody once or twice in your life. And even if you make a fool out of yourself, so what? Hey!
Hey, so what?
But this is me at 50. If you would have asked me at 15, would have given you a totally different answer.
It's easier said than done to get out of your head and get over the nervousness, but that notion, that the fact really that could potentially be your soulmate, and you might never see her again, and just to not approach her because you're a little scared is kind of silly.
Well, especially if you're playing with house money, because she might think you're a fool, or she might think you're cute, but you'll never know unless you just roll the dice.
Exactly.
Life is about rolling the dice, because I could have played it safe and I could have been living in a relative's basement, and I'd be like down with the Yorkie or the friendly neighborhood cat, and my life would be, kind of crappy.
Yep.
So if you want a life and if you want a woman in your life, you just got to roll the dice. You just basically, any obstacle, just push it out of the way, or like spring over it. Yes. As a gymnast would spring over television sets in the video, I just view myself as overcoming obstacles. So in conclusion, the key is to understand that if you're dealing with house money and you have nothing to lose, just go for it. Be a go-getter and stop at nothing.